Hey boys, and welcome back to another Bleach video. So today, as you can see on screen right now, we have the banner prediction timeline. Now the point of this video is one, to give us a idea of what's to come leading up to the 5th anniversary, and the main reason I stopped at the 5th anniversary because there is no point continuing on after that, right? The end goal for now is 5th anniversary. Trying to guess anything after that is just no point, right? We can get different kind of banners. We can get a new announcement for the anniversary, like maybe a new novel collab. I don't know, like Burn the Witch collab could happen after the anniversary. Like I said, there's just too many variables to try and predict what's to come after the anniversary. So that for now, for this video, we're just going up to the anniversary, which is obviously on July 31st. Well, technically it's July 23rd, but just for this case, just to make the timeline look a bit neater, I'm putting it in July 31st. Now, if you look at the timeline, as you can see, every 2 weeks we receive a new banner. The top boxes are set for the mid-month banners, and the bottom boxes are going to be the end-of-month banners, with the exception of the last one, because as you can see, they're 2 weeks apart. When we get to the last box, it goes from June 30th all the way to July 31st. That last box is going to be for the anniversary, because July, which is the anniversary month, works different. We don't receive a mid-month banner because a week after that, July 23rd, is when we receive the first round of the anniversary step-ups, which will give us an anniversary character. 5th anniversary character this time. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, we can't guess who's going to be the 5th anniversary character. We will get a trailer in a few months leading up to the anniversary. My hope and best case scenario would be Bankai Aizen. If they did that, and they can do that because Kubo, right, if he gave the original design, he gave the idea of what it could be, that would be best case scenario, and I know for a fact that would bring a lot of fans into this game, old fans and new fans. So anything that they do, if it's not Bankai Aizen, personally, I'm going to say it's not as good as it could have been. But that aside though, let's have a quick recap of what we received so far. So starting off on January 16th, we received our first and only premium banner of the year, which obviously gave us the new Aizen, Ichigo, and Kenpachi. Now this banner is actually very, very nice. I really do like these kind of summons because it's the first battle summons, a new type of summons that we are probably going to see more so in the future, right? The next premium banner could be a fierce battle summons. And the main reason I like these ones more specifically is because, one, it's OG Soul Society characters, and the designs, the art style of these characters is OG Bleach, right? If you see the Ichigo, the Bankai Ichigo in that box right there, you can tell like he's drawn differently compared to how he's drawn now. So I do like these type of summons, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do in the future with it. You know, we're probably going to see some Gins, you know, maybe a Yamamoto, a Shunsui, Jushiro, Shunko Soifon, and Yoruichi. You know, all of these characters could be transforming characters too, so I'm very, very interested in the next fierce battle summons. But with out of the way, let's move on to January 31st, which was our Valentine's banner of the year, which obviously was Machine Sai summons, which was different actually from last year. Last year was Cacao Sai, this year was Machine Sai, but nonetheless, it is a Valentine's banner, so that's why I'm going to label it as that. This banner brought us a Ruruka, Unohana, and Lolly. Lolly was a nice choice in the character selection, so that was actually very, very nice to see. Her first summonable character and a seasonal character. I was a fan of that. And then Unohana, she hasn't received a lot of seasonals, but she has received more seasonals than other characters, so she was okay. Ruruka, personally, I love this Ruruka. Like, look at this artwork. The artwork is sick. So I'm a fan of this Ruruka, but I know many people were pissed just to see her face again. But personally, I thought this Valentine's banner was actually a success. It was a good banner, and obviously Valentine's Ruruka did bring a different skill, the link slot skill. So that was actually very, very cool. Moving on 2 weeks after that, to my surprise, we got our first Can't Feed Your Own World Uncovered Truth banners. This is basically the start of the Can't Feed Your World summons. The previous 4 were like what ifs, you know, alternate rebirth, stuff like that, with the exception of Tokinada and Hikone. Everyone was just original designs. So this is basically the start of the Can't Feed Your World story. And this banner obviously gave us a Neliel, Halibel, and Kisuke. Now, thankfully, this banner was skippable because the characters in this banner just wasn't too impressive. They are good, but they just weren't too impressive. And luckily, like I said, it was skippable because 2 weeks after that, we received Phasmi Battle Round 7, which gave us the last 3 Squad 0 members, of which all of them are good. Tenjiro, best speed character in the game. Sanji Maru, one of the better heart characters in the game. Obviously, she does have those 2 new skills too. She has the increased damage to lacerated enemies, and then she does have that skill which increases the chance to lacerate to mind Aranka characters. So another good character. Tenjiro has the team buff, where if you're a speed Soriba character and Tenjiro is in your party or game, you're going to get a 20% strong attack damage buff. So again, this banner was worth it, definitely worth going all in, and thankfully I got all 3 of them. 2 weeks after that, to no one's surprise, we got our White Day banner, the male characters for Machine Society. Now, the selection of this banner is actually very, very nice looking back. Toshiro hasn't received a seasonal character in the longest of times. Literally every seasonal Toshiro in the game right now was before Global came out. So Toshiro was a nice touch. Kira, or Izaru, was also his first seasonal character. Again, another nice touch. And Okiura, a long overdue character. Okiura hasn't received a character prior to this. The last character he received was 3rd anniversary. So it was a while before we got a new Okiura, so Okiura being the banner character, the poster child of this banner, I guess, was actually a nice touch, and I'm glad Caleb picked those 3 characters, because those 3 was a good choice. Obviously, 2 weeks after that, not really surprised. I did call this. I knew it was going to be Can't World. We obviously have Bankai Shinji. That was a surprise, to be fair. We got Grimjow, which I did call, and then we do have Loopy. So this banner is coming out in a few days. I will be doing maybe 2 multis, maybe 1 multi. I'm mainly interested in Shinji, so I'm probably going to save for his individual. Luckily, it is the last banner for the individual, so I can just wait for the next end-of-month announcement and mid-month announcement before I pull for the Shinji. Alright, so that's basically been the recap of what we received so far. Now let's talk about the upcoming banners, which again, everything I'm going to say is just, prediction. It's just my guess on what we might see. Firstly, April 16th. Now, what can this banner be? Now, many people have been saying it's going to be 1,000 Year Blood War, and I can tell you right now, it's probably, or most definitely not going to be a 1,000 Year Blood War banner. Main reason because, 2 weeks after Can't World, that's too much. For our sake, it's too much, right? And also, it's just not good timing. 1,000 Blood War has never been a mid-month banner, and it's probably not going to start now. But if it is, shit, this whole timeline is going to be wrong, right? But like I said, it's probably not going to be a 1,000 Blood War banner. And if that's the case, what can it be? Well, surprise, surprise, it can only be a premium banner. There's never been a seasonal banner during this time. Again, 1,000 Blood War has never been a mid-month banner, so it can only be a premium banner. And, that's kind of exciting, right? That gives us time to skip. And even then, even though it is a premium banner, it's still limited because these characters that are going to appear in this probably won't be back for a while. So just keep that in mind. 2 weeks after that, April 30th, my prediction for this banner is that it's going to be a Japanese Parasol summons. Now, the main reason why I say this is because, 1, last year, we also received it at this time. Maybe this is going to be the lineup for the future. Every April 30th, we're going to get a Parasol banner. And also, do keep in mind, as you can see there, there's a little icon. There's a little icon there. It's going to be during Golden Week. So, I'm not sure. I don't live in Japan. If you don't know what Golden Week is, it's normally like a holiday, a 1-week holiday. And normally for us in the West, it's a good time to be playing gacha games because we get a lot of, 1, we get some sales. In Bleach's case, we hardly do, but we're going to get some packs. We're going to get a lot of free summons, probably some free multis. Last year, we did receive the seasonal step up, but I don't think we're going to receive that this year because, 1, we literally have that right now, and 2, back then, seasonal or step up banners, especially a seasonal step up banner, was very, very rare. Like, that was the only time they've ever done it. Nowadays, step ups aren't really special, so we're probably not going to see a special type of summons. We're probably just going to get some free multis, a 5-star ticket, some events and stuff. So my guess is that it's going to be Parasol summons for April 30th. Now, moving on to May 16th, my guess for this mid-month banner is that it's going to be a premium banner. Again, main reason because 1,000 Year Blood War so far has never been a mid-month banner, and we can't receive the next Can't World banner without receiving the next 1,000 Blood War banner. Again, Caleb can always change it. We could get a Can't World banner in this place, but I really doubt it since it won't be 1,000 Year Blood War, and if it's not 1,000 Year Blood War, it can't be Can't World. So my guess for this banner is that it's going to be a premium banner. 2 weeks after that, my prediction finally is that it's going to be the 1,000 Year Blood War banner. Now, as for who's going to be in it, it probably won't be Stern Ritters. In my opinion, it might be the second version of Yamamoto. It might be another Yuha. Probably not another Yuha. It might be, the last of the Sorubas that we need to receive. Maybe some Misaki and Ishin and White. It could also be the Nanao or the Bankai Rose, Bankai Kente and stuff. So my prediction for May 31st is that it's going to be a 1,000 Year Blood War banner. With or without Stern Ritters and stuff, that's, up to Caleb. I don't really mind. But this is when we should receive the next 1,000 Year Blood War banner because if it wasn't for Japanese Parasols, it probably would have been April 30th. But because Japanese Parasol summons has to happen April 5th, it could it should push back Thousand Blood War to May 31st. Now, do keep in mind, right, I have to preface this. Last year, we did receive the Japanese Parasol Summons on April 30th, but the year before that, so 2 years ago at this point, we got the Japanese Parasol banner on May 31st. So these two could easily be switchable. We could get Thousand Blood War on April 30th and the Japanese Parasol on May 31st. So just keep that in mind. It's one or the other, right? It could go either way. Thousand Blood War could be for Golden Week because it's a perfect time to promote the game, get a lot of money, and build some hype for the game because that's just, Golden Week, right? It's a good time to bring in a hype banner. Alright, so I got interrupted there. I have no idea what I was talking about just before. But like I said, yeah, Japanese Parasol in April 30th, May 31st should be Thousand Blood War. It can go either way. Parasol Summons could be in mid-month. I doubt it, but it could be. And then, like I said, Thousand Blood War should definitely be either April 30th or May 31st. My bet still right now is that it's going to be May 31st. And now that we have received the Thousand Blood War banner, we can now receive the next Can't For You All banner, which should be June 16th. Now, let me just preface this again real quick. If Thousand Blood War is May 31st, there's only one slot for Can't For You All to fit in, and that is June 16th. Now, the reason why I say it has to fit in because let's quickly jump to June 30th. June 30th is always, and it always has been, and it probably will be again, going to be swimsuit summons, right? Or a swimsuit banner, summertime banner, stuff like that. And I personally don't see Can't For You All mode being the anniversary banner. I mean, hey, it could be a Can't For You All and Thousand Blood War, but right now, under the impression that I am right now, I feel like Thousand Blood War will be an anniversary banner, right? It'll be the end of month anniversary banner for July 31st. And that's why I feel like, because we're getting Thousand Blood War, let's just say May 31st is when we actually do get the Thousand Blood War banner. There's only one place to fit in Can't For You All, and it has to happen before the 5th anniversary, because like I said, we don't get Thousand Blood War, Can't For You All. It's always Thousand Blood War, Can't For You All, Thousand Blood War. So it has to be there. Like I said, if Thousand Blood War is April 30th, this Can't For You All banner could hop to May 16th. It could also be May 31st. I don't know. But the way, the one you can see on screen right now is the one I think which will happen. So again, let's have a quick recap. April 16th will be a premium banner. April 30th will be the Japanese Parasol Summons. May 16th will be a premium banner. May 31st will be a Thousand Blood War banner. June 16th will be a Can't For You All banner. And June 30th will be a swimsuit banner. Now again, the main reason because I doubt they would take off the swimsuit banner because it's always been there. And plus, like I said, since this banner right here is probably the last chance for Kellab to milk us of our orbs and release 3 popular females half naked in swimsuits, right? If that makes sense, because there's no mid-month banner in July. It's like the last chance to do it. And I don't think it baited me every year, but this year I don't think it will bait me. Now that I know Stern Ritters are coming, I'd rather have a Giselle than a swimsuit. Never mind. I would kind of like a swimsuit Rangaku. But yeah, obviously I didn't mention it, but yeah, July 31st, 5th anniversary, there you go. So that's the timeline. Like I said, it could go either way. There's a few variables, Thousand Blood War could be end of month April, Can't For You All could be mid-month May, Parasols could go back a month and go May 31st. It really depends how Caleb have done it, but the one you see on screen now is the one that I'm more confident with on what will happen. So, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Let me know in the comments below if maybe I got something wrong, maybe something else should be happening during a mid-month or end of month banner. Let me know what you think about this timeline, if you think it's, if you're confident with it too, because I'm kind of confident with it, and yeah. And yeah, that was the video. So I'll see you lads tomorrow. We do actually have the beginners pack characters information. I'll probably make a video on that tomorrow. So I'll see you lads then. Peace.